welcome back to Master Guitar Fret. My name is Jörg. You just heard a snippet of a creative slow blues with some fill licks in the key of A. The rhythm part we're going to cover today, and the lead part that I will also play you will be featured in another video. When that video is ready, a link to it will appear up here. In this lesson we're going to focus on the rhythm part, and for that I have a backing track for you if you like to play it along with a backing track, as well as a full tab in my description. You can play this both with an electric guitar or an acoustic guitar, provided that the acoustic guitar has low action so you can play the lower frets and some of the licks. I'm going to play two 12-bar sections in my demo. The first 12 bars are rhythm with some fill licks, and then the second 12 bars is the solo I will feature later in another video. If you enjoy my lesson, please subscribe, hit the bell so you get notification when new lessons go up. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to demo the whole thing right now, and then I'm going to come back and break down the lesson lick by lick. So first part of that rhythm is an A bar chord on the 5th fret. We'll do a downward strum, and then another one that we mute. Okay, and then on the G string we hammer on with the pinky, and then a pull off. After the pull off, we put the pinky back on the 7th fret D string, and then we'll release the pinky to make a A7 chord. Okay, so let me play that whole thing again. So down, down, and mute, and then okay, then it goes into the D9 chord. But what we're going to do is we're going to go from A, open A, and we'll slide with our middle finger. And then we play that D9 chord. And then we'll do that little solo section here. So the solo section is on the D2, D5, G2 and G5. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to hammer on a D from 2 to 5. Then we hammer on from G2 to 5. Then we'll pull off on the G5. Back to D5, G2, and then we'll slide. Okay, and here you can do a little bit of a vibrato. Now if your pinky is strong enough, you can play it like this. But I find it easier if you slide, you have a little bit more strength in your index finger. Okay, so let me just play those two parts. Chord change. Okay, so after that D9, we're going to go back on the A chord. Okay, so you can hit the open E. Okay, and then we play the bar chord. We're coming out of this. And then comes that quick click. So the first part, slide to D11, hammer on from G9 to G11 and to B10. So second part, pull off G11 to G9, go to D11, then hammer on D9 to D11, back to G9. Part 3. Pull off from D11 to D9, slide to D7, up to A9, and then twice the D7. And a vibrato. So let me play it. So the timing there is quite important, and I'm sure you're going to get that, but the best way is really to kind of pause a little bit after the slide. Right? You pause a little bit, and then it's all the same speed. Now that when we play that lick, okay, we're going to hold this note with vibrato. We're going to do a harmonics on the A. And that's the precursor to go into our D9 chord. Okay? So from the harmonics. And the harmonics, you just touch the top of the string without right on the top of the fret, right on the top of the fret wire. Okay, very lightly. Probably have to practice that a little bit. Get these nice harmonics. And then we'll do this lick. Okay, we're going from the G5 to the D7. And a nice vibrato. And then we'll play that again one more time. What we do here is a double stop on the G and the E string, and we're just sliding from 5 to 7, hybrid picking. We slide back up into the old position and a vibrato. Now it goes back into that A chord. So what we're going to do is we hit the bass note here. Okay, bass note, downward stroke, and mute, and then we'll do this little play. So we use the pinky to hammer on and pull off on the G7. Then we go to the B7. Now we go from B7 to B8. And then we play this. That slide from B and E 17. Okay? So that ends that A chord section. And then we go to the E, the turnaround. So what we do here, we pick the A5, 6 and 7, and then the open E. And then we'll play an E9 chord and mute it. And then we'll do that slide on G7 and E7. We slide to 9 and back to 7. Okay, and we're using our hybrid picking here. So we'll pick with pick and one of your fingers. I use the ring finger. And if you can do a little vibrato here. Okay. And then we'll play the D9. And again, we'll use that open A string and slide to position here. And then we'll finish with the D9 chord and mute it. Okay? And then we'll do this lick. Okay? So B5, E5, the E string first. And then on the 7th fret, we do the G string and the B string. And then we'll go back to G5. Okay? Then we're going to finish the A chord, bar chord. We'll strum it once down strum, mute it the second time. We'll do the same thing again on 10th fret, which obviously is D, and here we play a D7, and then we play a A, and we play the A here on the 10th fret. It's very close, and it's the C-shaped A chord, okay, and that's a movable chord. And then we resolve with the E Hendrix chord here. Strum, mute, strum, mute, bass note, and then the Hendrix chord. So that's basically that whole rhythm progression. Then you can start it again. And of course, now it's up to you. You could add other licks and do some other embellishments in those various chords that you're playing. I gave you an idea, but if you keep playing that over and over, it's going to sound kind of a little boring. So, you know, feel free to look at it as a challenge. Maybe you want to add some stuff to it. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you're looking for more, there's a whole bunch on my channel. Go browse around. Until next time, I will see you soon. Take care.